Based on the fact that ships and sailors have not been returned to Ukraine from Russia, I have decided it would be best for all parties. Man, that country sucks, man. The United States.
Hey, what's smelling some nonsense mixed out over here? Is that you talking that nonsense?
What? No, I was just saying how much our country sucks. You know, we have no rights.
Action. What? That's some crazy talk. We as adult Americans have a variety of rights that nobody else in the world has. Example, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to bear arms, freedom of expression.
This doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about, man? We don't have any of those.
Action. What are you talking about? All these things are quintessential things to American life. Come on, I'll show you what some average Americans think about these
Oh,
things.
thanks, man.
What freedom has affected you the most?
The freedom that has affected me the most is the freedom of speech, because it allows me and other people to voice our opinions on the things that affect our society the most.
Do you think that there are any freedoms that need better protection?
I think the freedom to bear arms needs more protection, especially in the society we live in now, where they're trying to take all our guns away so we can't defend ourselves.
Do you think being free defines the American experience? And if so, why?
Yes, I believe being free does define the American experience, because that's what America's about, freedom. Say what you want, do what you want, as long as it doesn't break any of our laws.
My favorite freedom is the freedom of speech, because it allows us to be able to express our thoughts and ideas without fear of imprisonment. Americans do not have too much freedom. As long as what a person is doing does not harm another person, Americans should be able to do whatever they want. Yes, being free defines the American experience, because being free is what being an American is all about.
If I could remove a freedom, I would remove none of them. The freedom that is the foundation of America, I believe, would be the freedom of speech. Well, the best way to, I'd say, protect your freedom or defend your freedom would be to use your other rights to keep your rights. There is no other country that has as many freedoms as the United States.
So all those people, that's what they really think?
Well, yes, they have informed opinions.
I mean, question of the day, I guess, but what do you mean?
Well, you see, the Constitution lays it out nice and neat for us. The First Amendment, we see, it guarantees us the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, to peacefully assemble.
So all of those are guaranteed by our government.
Well, yes, in a way, but there are some caveats to it.
I'm gonna ask you again, but like, well, if they're in the Constitution, shouldn't they be protected by the government?
Well, you see, everything is not that simple. Here, let me show you.
Arose from some very specific grievances the colonies had. So the founders protected the liberty of Americans to express themselves. It was a core value of the new republic. They believed things that threatened our freedoms. But Madison was clear. He said freedom of speech is, quote, the only effectual guardian of every other right.
Because I think that is the wrong term. It's the wrong term for a number of reasons. First of all, the free speech rights that we all value so much do not apply against private institutions, and people forget that.
Depends a private
Congress,
institution.
yes, Congress shall make no...
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't know any of that, really.
You think?
Haha, very funny. But at the end of the day, I'd rather be an idiot than closed-minded. The government can take and buy your property whenever they want.
Yeah, that's eminent domain, but it rarely happens. The government actually really protects your property.
How so? Substantiate that.
Well, you see, the Fourth Amendment protects you against illegal searches and seizures, so the government can't just come in and search your property whenever they want. Plus, the Second Amendment allows you to bear arms, but that's been a really big controversy lately.
Yeah, it is. So what else is there, you know? There's gotta be a lot of things I still don't know about.
Well, there's also personal rights, like you can't discriminate. You can't discriminate against people based on their race, gender, ethnicity, things of that nature.
Really? I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why you do it in the first place.
Yeah, you see, there used to be slavery, as you probably know, but that was outlawed. Women used to not be allowed to vote. African Americans couldn't vote. But now we're way more free and everybody can vote.
Well, that's very good then. I'm glad we have those in our Constitution.
Me too.
Thank you, government man. I've learned so much. You've taught me so much, man. I've learned about how we have a lot of freedoms like free speech, freedom of religion, peaceably assemble. I've learned about property rights, that people can't illegally search me without a warrant. And I've also learned that discrimination is bad and the Constitution thinks so as well. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Christopher. I'm very glad I was able to help you out today. But as for me, I'm smelling more nonsense.
Godspeed, government man. Godspeed.